All right, as you can see, I've got 4 doors ready to go. 2 of them already have hinges. And we're gonna put the hinges on these last 2 doors today. And it's quite a quick process. I've got them, as you saw earlier, I've got them set flush right here, but we actually need to set them almost twice the thickness of the hinge to get an almost zero reveal on the sides here, or a 0 gap. So I'll have to come back and deepen those, but there's no need to show it. It's just the same thing as before. I'll take the chisel and just move some stuff, remove some stuff. Here, however, we've got a perfect fit. We don't want to really increase the gap or anything at all. It's a really nice fit at this point. So I want this to be as close to 0 on the sides as possible, with meeting up nice and perfectly in the center. So what I do have right now is they're basically touching. And so whenever I install the hinges, I can remove a little bit here and a little bit here, and then I can make it a perfect fit. I've got them saying down to the floor of the sideboard. I've got them flush. And now I'm going to transfer, I'm just going to stick my knife right in the hinge right there and transfer it over on all of these, on all the hinge slots. You should be able to see the marks right there. I'm going to transfer them a little bit to make them more visible, but I'm not going to go the full distance yet. Now I'm going to go ahead and mark the depth of the hinge, or the distance back from the front. Now I'm going to take the lines the rest of the way. So it's the same as before, really no difference at all. Except this time we're mounting the hinges a little bit deeper and we're going to drill the holes. Just about does. There it is. There it goes. It goes right in. Perfect. Actually, it doesn't look bad at all. It sits a little low in the back, but that's because I overdid it. But on the front, it looks just about right. So now what I'm going to do is, I've got this in here, and I'm going to take my awl. This is an awl that my grandfather made, and it's from his old screwdriver, but it works great. I'm going to find center on this, or if you have a center drill bit, that's fine. A center finding drill bit, that's better. But I'm going to mark center on this, and if I can't find center exactly, I want to err on the side of a little bit towards the back so it doesn't pull the hinge out. We want it to pull it towards the back, if anything. But the best would be to find the actual center. Now I'm going to come back and just deepen these with a mallet whack. My specific hinges have exactly the drill bit I'm supposed to use, which is a 3/32 drill bit. And I'm going to go ahead and just use that. I've got it marked down to the depth I need. That's that. We're not quite done yet, because now we need to have a pilot. We need to use a drill. We need to use a screw of the same size and thread counts to thread the holes. Now, that's when you're using brass screws, which these are purported to be brass. I'm pretty sure they're not, because watch this. Can you see it? Watch this. I didn't know that brass was magnetic because I was under the impression that brass is non-ferrous. So this is probably just steel with maybe brass coating, but even so, I'm gonna not take a chance and strip them out. They give you extra ones in this package because this one's already been stripped quite a bit and it's steel, I imagine. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my screwdriver to drive these home and then drive this home and then remove it. And then I will be able to mount the hinges using the quote-unquote brass screws. And that's it. Now we can just take our hinge, set it in there, and screw it down. It's really that simple. You can wax your threads if you like. I think that might do a little bit of, that might help. But I mean, I'm not, so whatever. These are going in really quite easily. And these are just ones I got from the store. All right. Nice. What do you think of that? They have a lot of, I mean, I really like how they're not too floppy, so. Sweet. Now it's just on the other one and then doing the same on the actual stiles for the door to hang. There it is. Door number 3 with hinges on it. Now I just have to make sure that the door style that it's going to mount on is that these will give me a good fit. And I can tell you already that they need to be, the mortises need to be deepened on that one. It's very apparent. If you just sort of close them, you can see that's the depth I've got to cover now. Alright, so I went ahead and I deepened these mortises just a tiny little bit, and I've got the hinges closed here because it doesn't matter if they're open or closed, they're still going to be the same thickness more or less right here at the barrel, which is where most of the thickness is coming from. So got them closed, and we're going to see how tight it comes up against the stile here, the door support. Alright, at the top it's perfect, at the bottom is really tight. Let me add the other door and we'll see if it actually is going to work or not. Oh, look at that. That will work. So they both go in. Let's go ahead and mount this door, and I think we're ready to go, and then we can switch to the other one. Easy. Look at that. Perfect. Can't ask for much more than that. It just went in nice. I still have to trim a little bit off the top and bottom, which is not a big deal because it's rubbing on both right now, but I don't think I could be happier.